Get it together, Layla. Okay. Hey everybody, it is Layla, your Sin City makeup artist here. How is everybody doing today? This is going to be a makeup video. This is going to be kind of just a tip video that I feel like I want to address to all of my followers. I did do a video a few months back about how my makeup story and how I became a successful makeup artist in the city that I live in such a short amount of time, and all the accomplishments that I did. And I get asked almost every single day multiple comments and questions about, certain things on, how they can, boost their career, what to do about this, a certain makeup product. I get asked questions all the time about makeup artistry, and I feel like this is something that I've been contemplating if I should even talk about. It's actually really, really hard to talk about, and I'm going to try to do this video without getting upset, mad, cry, which I'm about to do right now and stuff. But I feel like you guys need to know, and I feel like you guys can maybe learn from my story, and you guys can take tips from my story, and hopefully you guys don't have to deal with stuff like this. So what I'm going to be talking about is from the title up above is as a makeup artist, how to protect your business. I mentioned in my other video about, my makeup story was about how the beauty industry it can be very, very harsh, and it can be sometimes hurtful. People will backstab you. People will talk about you just because people feel like they need to knock other people down about their talent or talk crap about other people so that they kind of feel better. And it's kind of like that bullying mentality. Talk crap about this hairstylist or this model so that maybe you feel better about yourself, or that maybe you feel like you will get the job over that person. I've dealt with, ridicule since I was little. I've always been kind of plus size, so I've kind of have thick skin, and I learned really, really early on when I decided that makeup artistry was my career path that I had to have thick skin. I couldn't tell you, maybe the first year of me doing freelancing, I took things personal. Like when a client or a model or even a photographer was like, no, I really don't like that look, or, they, criticized or said something about my makeup, I would take it really, really personally. After I did a client, they were like, no, this is not what I envisioned. And I would be like, well, I had to build really, really thick skin, and I just had to be like, you can't hurt my feelings now. Like now people will be like, you know what? No, I don't like that. I'm like, okay, well, what do you want me to change about it? What can we do to make it so that you are satisfied with what, your makeup and hair will be? And, so I will say that as a tip is, do not take things personally. People will talk crap. You cannot please everybody. You can't. There's just no way possible. Nobody is that good in the world. You can't please everybody, and you have to take that into consideration. Another thing is the people that talk. In Las Vegas, I live in a bigger city where there is a lot of makeup artists and hairstylists that live in the same city as I do. And, just like any other business, that you might work in, there's going to be competition, and there's going to be somebody that is better than you. You might be at the top of your game and stuff, but someone is going to be better than you, and that's okay. That I feel comfortable enough in my artistry that I know that if I cannot achieve what they are looking for, then I will try my hardest to make sure that that client or that model looks absolutely amazing. but people are going to talk, and that's what kind of this is protecting your business. As I said before, I get asked from a lot of you guys is, do I have to go to cosmetology school or esthetician school or a makeup school to be to do makeup artistry and to be a freelancer? From my experiences, I 100% say yes. And if you just went to a makeup school, you gotta, in the state of Nevada, this is the laws that I know in the state of Nevada, is that if you attended a makeup school, say in California or even in Nevada, we have makeup schools now here, if you got a certificate of completion, you are still not legally licensed to do makeup, even though you spent thousands and thousands of dollars to attend a makeup school. You are not legally licensed. You did not go to cosmetology school. You did not, learn Nevada cosmetology laws and state board laws and stuff. So they still consider you not legally able to do it, which I think is crazy nowadays, because makeup artists don't want to do hair. So believe me, I think laws need to change here in the state of Nevada. I don't know how it is where you guys live, but I feel like the laws definitely need to change. People will, people will try to claim that you did something unsanitary and they now have an eye infection. They can sue you. And they can say that you don't have a cosmetology license or an esthetician license, and so you were not you were not trained properly in sanitation, and now I want to sue you because now I have conjunctivitis or something in your eye. And it could be a completely total lie, but people are sue happy. So protect yourself. People are here, are in competition with you, and they will feel like if they tell on you or if they report you, then they will knock you down and, hurt your business so then they can be up higher. But I've actually had been reported for the cosmetology board. I've been reported to the state business license bureau. I've been reported to the city business license bureau. People that want to knock you down and stuff. And, you have to make sure you have your licenses, because even if you do it on the side, if this is going to be your career path and you're going to, ruffle some feathers and stuff, make sure that you have your licenses behind you. That's why I went to esthetician school. And that's why I had to pay, a couple of $100s to have my city and my state business license, is so people cannot say that I'm doing things that I shouldn't be doing, and just protect yourself. Another thing is that I have noticed myself have been a victim of this, and so have other makeup artists in my industry. The review boards, Yelp, or wedding review boards, or just any place where you can review somebody. There are people that are negative, and they will go and find your makeup page or your business page, and they will say bad things about you because they feel like, well, a couple of clients will read that and they'll think it's true, because people don't know no better. They don't know me. They don't know. So I do have reviews and stuff like that are absolutely 100% not true. Never have heard of this person a day in my life at all. And I tried to re-comment back to saying, I don't know who you are and please stop harassing me. But it happens. You have to move forward. It does irritate me and stuff, but I have to have faith in my industry, in my ability, I should say, and have faith in what I can do and what my talent is. And I'm sorry, I'm going to start to get emotional because I've worked so hard to be where I'm at. And for somebody to be jealous of that because I'm successful in my industry, and for someone to knock you down, it hurts. But you have to be strong, and you have to say, fuck you. Not to them, but to yourself, and just dust it off and say, you know what? Let's move forward. I'm sorry. Let's move forward. And what can I do to even better my career? What can I do to slap that person in the face and be like, you know what? This is not going to stop me. And another thing that you have to do to protect yourself along with your licenses is, I 100% want to say that you need to get your license. You have to protect yourself. Is make sure that you get, you get permission from everybody in your industry. Say you work for a photo shoot. You were paid to work in this photo shoot. Sometimes when I work for magazines or for clients, the adult industry does come here. Sometimes I don't have permission to use their photos because they did hire me. Just because I was hired to do it doesn't mean that I have permission to use the images that I worked on. I know it's really, really weird and stuff. So that's why when I am with clients, if I take my before and after pictures, a lot of you guys have huge responses to my before and afters. You guys just say that my makeup brushes are magic wands and stuff, and it's not that. I feel like that person looks so pretty. It was already there. I just took my talent and I transformed them into the beautiful person that they already are. It's not like I moved things on their face or anything like that. The beauty is already there. I just enhanced it. And so I always ask all of my clients, do you mind if I take a before picture of you and stuff? And I'm kind of going through a really, really hard time right now because I did ask for permission from a certain client of mine if I could do hair and makeup on her, and she agreed to it. And when I first saw her, she was average, you know what I mean? She wasn't, the bombshell that I turned her into. So the before and after, it was amazing. It was probably one of my best before and after pictures I ever did. And I asked for permission and she agreed to it. And I posted it on my social media, and if you guys follow me on social media, you probably saw that picture that I just posted a couple of days ago. It has since been taken down because of this person, and it was amazing. The woman is very, very pretty. We had an amazing time, and I got hundreds and hundreds of likes and tons of comments, and nothing was negative. Everything was just like, wow, the transformation of makeup, and nothing but positive comments on there. And I think she was embarrassed of what her before picture looked like, and her ego was hurt, and she felt ashamed. And I guess her husband saw this picture and was ashamed of it, which I feel like you should never be ashamed of what you look like with no makeup and no hair. Embrace who you are. It's, no one comes out of the womb looking like Kim Kardashian. You know what I mean? Kim doesn't look the best with no makeup on. So I just got a lot of really hateful text messages and stuff like that, just saying that I didn't have the rights when it's with my phone and it was with my camera, and I had permission, consent from her to take it. And her husband does have a business, and so he has money, and he started texting me I'm not even joking, I'm not even exaggerating, like every 30 seconds, just saying, I have 5 minutes to take it down. You have 4 minutes and 30 minutes to take it down. And so I started feeling like I was being harassed. And I just told them, I'm not taking it down because this is beneficial to my business. This is how I feed my family. This is how I provide for my 2 small children. And I feel like it's beneficial to me. And that's how she hired me. She even told me that the reason why she hired me is because of my before and after pictures and of my talent. And for her to be embarrassed now of it and wants me to take it down, and she wanted me to remove it from my gallery of my phone. I needed to, she was going to sue me for thousands of dollars, that their lawyer was going to get a hold of me. And I just briefly just explained to them, just saying, you have to understand from my point of view that this is my business, and I did get your consent and I did get your permission to use these pictures, and now you're embarrassed and you want me to take them down. So I just told them, you do what you have to do. I had to stand my ground. I could have easily just said, you know what, okay, you're embarrassed, let me take it down for you. I felt like, you know what, I'm a businesswoman. This is how I make my money. No, just because you have money, I am not going to bend over backwards for you. And she even went to social media, and she even posted a picture before all of this and said, on her Instagram, and was just like, thank you so much, Layla. I appreciate it. You made me look so pretty. She even commented on my picture and was like, wow, my before picture. Wow, can't handle it. Crazy and stuff. And then she decided to take it all back, the reason why I'm telling you this story, is that you guys need to protect yourselves and have clauses in, model release forms, or even in when your client, even if they're not a model and they're just like the everyday person, in your invoice or in your release form to your client, you need to make sure somewhere in there that you state that you have rights to any pictures that was taken at the time of the event, that you have permission to use them for your social media and your website, so that if somebody is embarrassed by their pictures on your social media or their before picture or whatever it is, you still have the right, and they consented in writing, consented that you were able to use their images. That's kind of what I'm going through right now. I'm having to deal with lawyers, and I'm having to deal with social media backlash, because they're now having people that have tens of thousands of followers slander me and stuff. And I just feel like it's crazy. Like, I think it's absolutely crazy that you're that insecure with yourself that you would go as far as suing me, or you're trying to sue me and, scare me with cease and desist letters and lawyer talk and all this stuff, and threatening my business, both of my businesses. We'll try to, take down the big dogs. I have worked, with big celebrities like Miley Cyrus and Vince Neil from Motley Crue, and I've worked, with the Kardashians, and I've worked, on tons of on Miss California. I've been published in, 50 something plus magazines around the world and stuff. So people hate on that, and I feel like it's so stupid, and I don't understand it. And I guess that's just because I don't believe in that. I don't believe in don't get me wrong, there's people in my industry where I'm like, wow, why did they get that job over me? And then I look at it and I'm like, what can I do, Layla, to better my craft, so that the next time I don't get passed up on that job? That's where I look at it from my standpoint. But a lot of people don't. A lot of people will be like, F that, screw that, and they're haters. So make sure that you have all of your ducks in a row. So I'm going to stop rambling and stuff. This is my makeup artist tip, I guess, video. And if you guys have any other questions about how you can protect yourself in the city or state that you live in, please leave a comment down below, or feel free to go ahead and email me your questions, or follow me on my Instagram and my Facebook page. I get a lot of you guys personal message me on Facebook through my fan page, and that's absolutely okay. I will try to respond to you guys and answer your questions as much as possible. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions at all about this, I hope, sorry you guys if I teared up a little bit, it's just hard to talk about and stuff. Make sure you guys follow me on all of my social networking. I love talking to you guys every single day on my Instagram and my Facebook and my Twitter and stuff. All right, I hope you guys have a great, successful day. Until next time. Bye, you guys. My lips are definitely fuller. Now, they did say on here that, however, matte lipstick, which can be more drying to the lips, may decrease the effect faster. If you do not like to use plumping gloss, something like a Blistex, which contains menthol, can also help.